day 10, everybody. We are now into the double figures. And I couldn't decide where to go. Was it going to be Nicky Town, or was it going to be Kame House again, for the subject of today's DBZA Top 24 moment? So now I'm just on some random road somewhere. Yeah, it's pretty, and stuff like that. And I think this is roughly where the androids and Vegeta and that lot fought, I think. The episode that we're going to be talking about today is similar to one that we've already talked about. It's the one before, and that is episode 44. Wait, Masako, episode 44 had you doing less Goku lines than 45, and that's lower on the list. Why is that? Well, it's mainly due to the fact of this was the first really substantial bit of Goku acting that I had in, like, months. Seriously. It's so many nods to, like, Luffy and One Piece and stuff like that. Just that whole experience, it was just one of the first examples of us really experimenting with actually adding artwork to make the lip flaps and the expressions look different. We kind of refined that more starting with the Super Android 13 movie in 2015, like a year later after this. But this was like our first foray into it. It's a little bit rough, but we can get away with it mainly because it's inside Goku's head. And he is just thinking, "Yay, I'm Pirate Goku!" Just the nods to all the big shonen archetypes, and then Ninja Goku! And then you get the payoff in the following episode. "Hey, Pirate Goku! Let's go on an adventure! Yeah!" And then just the following thing, and this is something I just always do sometimes, go, "Yeah." Just that whole thing. I think that was something I added in, because I thought, well, you gotta have something that reflects it, but in a way, it's just something a bit madcap for Goku, even though he's asleep, just go, "Yeah." It's just something like that, just in relation to that other joke. And other than that, there wasn't really much else in terms of stuff that I was involved in. But I do like that episode because it does balance in the whole thing about the West City Southerners and the East City Westmen, that whole sequence. And then, of course, just the ending. Around about the start of Season 3, I know the guys were really wanting to hammer home the fact that Imperfect Cell is a monster. And this does it perfectly, as well as getting in a few jokes in at the same time. And that's one of the things I really admire about TFS, being able to actually have the gravitas as well as the comedy. And that's really why I have this at number 15. But let's move on to the next stage. And if you watched yesterday, I did a marathon unboxing of Tournament of Power cards. So if you want to check out that full video, link up top right here. But let's get into the actual unboxing and unwrapping of the cards to actually go in our main deck that we're going to try and use. So right off the bat, we have Super Baby 1 All-Consuming Terror. So we're getting the dual cards right now. So I've not really seen many of these that aren't the shiny ones, but they're red and yellow. This is what they really want you to build with this deck. But this one has, if your leader card is a yellow baby card and you choose 4 Brainwash cards in your drop area and place them under this card, choose up to 1 Super Baby 2 Malicious Majesty in your deck or hand, play it on top of this card in active mode, then shuffle your deck if you look through it. So it's got Barrier, it has Energy Exhaust though. So if you had Brainwash and they were put in the drop area, you can bring them back in to evolve this, I think. So you got that. And then you got another one, this is a Super Saiyan Vegeta Raging Frenzy. Now this can be a double strike, so you get 2 damage, but this does have Energy Exhaust as well. The auto is, if your leader card is red, when a Bulma card in your battle area is removed from your battle area by an opponent's skill or KO'd, you may play this card from your hand. If you do, you can't play Raging Frenzy for the duration of the turn. So you can't play 2 of these. But again, this is like an even bigger one of a card that I did earlier of the, "How dare you touch my Bulma!" and all that kind of thing. So this is like an even more potent card in relation to that. So we've got Krillin the Cunning again. We've got Baby Vengeful Upheaval again. And, ooh. Now, this one I've seen knocking around. Bingo Tournament Grand Prize. And this one is activated during the battle. Choose up to 1 of your leader cards. It gets 5,000 plus power for the duration of the battle. Then choose up to 1 Dragon Ball card from your deck or drop area, add it to your hand, then shuffle your deck if you look through it. So if you have a Dragon Ball as well as this, then you can actually bring that into play. But either way, 5,000 plus power, this could be really crucial. I might shortlist that, actually. Supreme Technique Son Gohan, we've had that one. Oolong. I don't think we've had this one before, but this is just like a straight up power card and combo. This is mainly used for comboing, really. Same goes for Nappa. We've had that already. And then Son Goten Brainwashed. Maleficent Technique Ginyu. So we haven't had, I don't think we've had this one, but it's a Maleficent one again. A super combo. And this, so basically you can have super combo 4 of these, so it's 10,000 with no energy penalty. If your leader card is blue and your life is at 4 or less, when you combo with this card, draw 1 card. Draw an extra card. Dr. Lightshy, the Departed Spirit. So this, I think, at the end of play, it's a blocker. So again, you could take the hit for something else. When you play this card, place 2 cards from the top of your deck in your drop area. Oh, okay. So basically, it's a little bit of a risk, right? And then activate main, cost of 2 energy. Your leader card is a black Machine Mutant card. Play this card from your drop area. Not sure about that one, but... Oh! We got a Noble Hero rare. So this is the first one that we've seen. This is special to the Malicious Machinations deck, but... Yeah, so this is a rare for Noble Hero. So it's an NHR, which is the code. And this is the Heroic Vegeta Prideful Hero. And when you play another heroic battle card or activate a heroic extra card skill, draw 1 card, then negate the skill for the duration of the battle. And activate main, choose 1 red Bulma card in your battle area and place it at the bottom of its owner's deck. So basically in the battle area, so if it's being used by either side, I think, of the owner's deck, play this card from your hand and choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards, ignoring barrier, and it gets 10,000 less power, and you can't play Vegeta Prideful Hero for the duration of the turn. So I think you can't play this again. So if you get another one of these, then you can't use 2. And then we're back to Super Baby 1, and in terms of that, I don't really know, but Bingo Tournament Grand Prize is definitely one that I'm shortlisting, because that could be really useful. And with the Maleficent Technique Ginyu card, my leader is not blue, it's that Son Goku and Pan, that's a yellow. So, unfortunately, I can't use that. I'm actually in a bit of a bind, guys. I may have to play a baby card, so I'm hoping that I can get another baby card in the rest of the play. I'm about halfway through, almost, or less than halfway through. So, Baby Vengeful Upheaval it is. And even though that's a yellow card, that's what I'm probably going to do. So I'm going to like look for a Baby Evil Origins or a baby card that is, you know, less than 3. So that's what I'll go and do. But there we go. So that is day 10 done. And if you want to just stick around, you can check out what is in the LEGO Advent Calendar today. So until next time, guys, I shall see you tomorrow. And I hope you enjoyed today's What If video, by the way. So I'll see you soon. Catch you later.